Hi everyone, my name is Jack Tucker. I'm a junior communication studies major and religious studies minor from just outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee.
And I'm Kira Gilbreth. I am a junior double major in economics and marketing from Huntsville, Alabama.
So in this video, we're going to be showing you how to actually register for your classes. If you need help building a schedule, getting your CRNs, navigating ClassFinder, any of that, go ahead and check out our planning your schedule video, which we made before.
Yeah, so to get started, I'm going to share my screen first. And then I'm going to go to my Belmont page. And on the left-hand side, you will see the registration tab. And under registration, we have registration drop and add. So you're going to click that, bring you to the page. Make sure you are registering for the correct term. And so then it's going to bring you to this page.
It's worth mentioning this page right here isn't going to look exactly like this until after your registration time. So if you open it up and you're worried because you don't see the boxes to put in your CRNs and everything, those will open up after your registration time has actually come around.
So once you have this pulled up, you can copy and paste your course registration numbers directly into this web page. So once you paste them, you'll hit submit changes, and that will reserve you a spot in the class. You can either enter one and hit submit, or you can enter them all at the same time. Then once you do that, so I just put this one in, which was my first class, I'm going to hit submit changes.
Yeah, so you haven't actually reserved a spot in a class until you've hit submit. So like Kiri said, you can either put them all in and then do it, or if maybe there's one class that you're worried about getting a spot in, or maybe it's almost full or anything like that, you can go ahead and put that one in first, hit submit, lock it in. What I like to do is I like to make a list of just the CRNs in an order, which just makes it easier to copy and paste them quickly.
Yeah, so now I'm registered for this class, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just put in all of my other ones. So sometimes when you register for a course, you might get a course error that comes up. And that could be really from anything. It could be that the class is full, there's a time conflict, or that it's not within your major and you need instructor approval. For example, here is one of my registration ad errors. This is a class restriction, so it's probably not within my major, and so I wouldn't be able to take it. But when they show up under current schedule and it says registered, that means you're good to go and you have a spot saved in there.
One important note is that the information on ClassFinder is only going to update every night. So if you do need to look for another class quickly and your registration time or anything like that, you can go to the class search feature, which is right there underneath where you're going to put in all your CRNs. So if you click on that bottom and say your first year seminar filled up. So Kiri, if you want to go into the Belcore education classes and then look for another kind of first year seminar, you can go to view sections. And then it should pull up a list of all the ones that are still available with that much more up-to-date kind of information, which can tell you which sections are available and give you those CRNs to go ahead and register for them during your registration time.
So once you're registered for all the classes that you need, you can scroll down to the bottom and there will be a button that says student schedule by day and time. And this is your concise student schedule. So you can click that and it'll take you to all of your classes kind of laid out on this grid. So you can see where they are and what time. And then at the bottom, there's also a detailed schedule, which just has a little bit more. It includes the instructors and the CRNs. And yeah.
Again, the headline here is that you don't need to have done any of this before you come to orientation. When you get to orientation, there are going to be faculty and students that are able to help you, get your schedule ready, get you registered for all this. This is just to give you a preview of how this is going to work in the future and maybe help you start thinking about, what kind of your schedule might look like once you do register.
Yeah. And also it's important to note that if you don't get the classes that you want or need on the first try, that's okay. You're still going to graduate on time and you have many, many semesters to get those done. So don't stress out about that if the classes that you want fill up. And it's always good to have some backup classes just in case that were to happen. But don't stress, you're still going to graduate on time.
Absolutely. If you do have any questions about course registration, course requirements, anything like that before you do come to orientation, feel free to reach out to your personal advisor or to reach out to the GPS office by going to belmont.edu/GPS. Until then, thanks so much for watching.
Yep.